Hey guys, this is Will with ThinkSafe, here to give you a quick demo on Diabetic Coach. Diabetic Coach is a tool for emergency diabetic events as they happen. This is not a reference guide, but this is actually a real-time, step-by-step, life-saving tool for people with little to no first aid training. Diabetic Coach focuses on 3 areas, with diabetic being the primary, pulling categories out of the full version of first aid, rescue or first aid and CPR coach. Breathing, choking instructions, and CPR instructions are embedded into Diabetic Coach because those are areas that might come up when you are in a diabetic emergency. But through a triage system of yes/no questions, Diabetic Coach step by step walks you through a diabetic emergency, and by ensuring that you don't miss any step along the way. Starting with the very basic questions: is the victim conscious and breathing? If not, it'll go into CPR instructions, which audible CPR instructions and pacing are embedded right here. As it gets through the simple questions, it gets on to more advanced questions that, again, walks you through every proper step in the first aid diabetic response. The reason for that is when you're in an emergency diabetic situation, especially if it's a loved one or close friend, if you have training, the panic from the situation may not allow you to think clearly and remember those details effectively. Or if you don't have training at all, you might react emotionally and do something that's not proper for the emergency response. So Diabetic Coach allows you to properly and calmly go through the proper steps of first aid, emergency first aid diabetic care. Along the bottom, we also have a ER locator that utilizes Google Maps. We also have fast access to CPR instructions. And in the info tab, we have intake questions that the emergency response team will ask when they arrive. Depending on the type of event, we have emergency response intake questions, cardiac intake questions, and stroke intake questions. And this is just simply what they're going to ask when they arrive, so you're better prepared to help things move along more smoothly and save time to help the victim get the help they need faster. Anyway, thanks for your time, guys. Check it out in the iTunes App Store. Take care.